Shalom, shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, the GMS that rule and teach well in the scriptures, and salutations to the Akim that are doing this work in truth and faith and in all sincerity. Today's lesson basically is going to be about, the least of the flock shall draw them out. And right now, you're not really hearing too much of the state of Israel. Basically the small hats. Okay. You're not hearing too much of this particular people. They're supposedly the children of the Most High God, which is a lie. But according to the least of the flock shall draw them out, that's pertaining to those Khazars, okay? The seed line of Esau, Edom. This is, going into the first video. This is won't send arms to Ukraine. Okay, basically this is just smoke and mirrors. I mean, I do speak as a man, so I'm not speaking prophecy according to this particular part, but I do believe that somehow, some form, some way, Israel's gonna get involved. Okay, let's just play this, and Lord willing, we can come with a script.
Just a day after one Israeli minister said that it's time to send arms to Ukraine, the foreign ministry has distanced itself away from the comments. The country says its policy towards Ukraine has not changed. There was a row when the diaspora minister said on Twitter that there is no doubt where Israel should stand in this bloody conflict. The time has come for Ukraine to receive military aid. These comments were made after some reports suggested that Israel's arch-rival Iran is sending suicide drones to Russia. Since the invasion in February this year, Israel has maintained its stance. It has sent shipments of humanitarian aid to Ukraine, but no defense weapons. So it was expected that any change in the policy will anger Russia, and that's exactly what happened. Soon after the diaspora minister's remark, former president of Russia sent out a warning that the move will destroy all ties with Israel. Dmitry Medvedev is seen as a key voice in the Kremlin. He was once the prime minister and currently serves as the deputy chairperson of the Security Council. The quick clarity by Israel's foreign ministry is a sign that it wants to maintain the status quo, especially working ties with Moscow. Yair Lapid is walking a tightrope, trying to keep Russia and Ukraine in its good books. The question is, how long will this go on for? And that still remains to be seen. And for more perspective about this report, WION correspondent Jody Cohen is joining us live from Renana. Welcome to the broadcast, Jody. My first question to you is that what can you tell us about the latest on Israel's position when it comes to providing arms to Ukraine?
Hi, Rahisha. So, Israeli Diaspora Affairs Minister Nachman Shai tweeted that with Iran sending ballistic missiles to Russia, he believes that Israel should be providing weapons to Ukraine. And we know that former Russian President Medvedev, who is a close ally of Putin, warns that if Israel did this, it would destroy ties between Russia and Israel. And now in the latest, Israel's foreign ministry has reportedly moved to distance itself from Shai's statements, saying that his comments do not reflect Israeli government policy. So Israel, we know, in the latest developments, we know that Israel is reportedly providing Ukraine with intelligence on the Iranian-made Shahed 136 UAV suicide drones. And also an Israeli firm is said to be helping Ukraine with satellite imagery.
Now, I like to say something is definitely brewing in this war. It's going to draw all parties. All peoples of war is going to be in this third world's war. Okay. So most definitely keep your head on the swivel about this that's going on out there over there in Ukraine and with Israel. Okay. Give me one moment, Akia. This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews, and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. Okay, so you Negroes, Latinos, you Native Americans, from your father's lineage, you are the two true children of Israel. Okay, from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You speckled bird out there, you Israelites that look like the other nations. But seed line goes to Israel. Salvation is for you and you only. Okay? And we will go back home. Israel will be rebuilt according to righteousness. It is going to get destroyed. The land is going to get destroyed because it's defiled. So it's going to be burned up. But the Lord's going to have mercy on the country of Israel. Because the Israel in the future and the Israel now are two different Israels. Okay? They have to make way and they have to make room for the whole of all of the children of Israel. So that means that land mass has to be remapped out. And so those that are calling themselves Jews and are not but do lie. And so they've been parading around. The small has been parading around with this facade for far too long. Okay? The only way that we're going to get back into Israel is if Christ, okay, and I loosely say that Yahweh Shai brings us back into the land where we can rule and govern from that land across the entire globe. And so
of the Russian military positions, but no confirmation as yet or no likely move that Israel will be providing actual weapons to Ukraine.
Right, Jody, can you also tell us about Israel's concerns when it comes to maintaining relations with Russia as of now?
Of course. So Israel is facing pressure from a number of angles. We know that US President Biden would like Israel to take more of Ukraine's side. And we also know that Israeli President Herzog has a meeting with President Biden next week. And there have also, of course, been calls from Ukraine's President Zelensky for Israel and others to provide missile defense support to Ukraine. So Israel is likely to come under increased pressure to provide more support to Ukraine. As well as providing intelligence to Ukraine, Israel is, of course, sending aid and set up and runs a field hospital within Ukraine's borders there. But there have been increasing tensions between Israel and Russia, with Prime Minister Lapid's criticism of the invasion. But Israel also needs to maintain its ties with Russia, which controls Syrian airspace, and that's because Israel needs to coordinate with Russia in order to prevent Iran from getting closer.
This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 45. Therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord, that he hath hearkened against Babylon, and his proposals that he hath proposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. And so,
to its border there in the north of the country. There's also concern for the Jewish community in Russia. So Israel has resisted so far and is resisting providing Ukraine with weapons, which appears to be Moscow's red lines. And it also does appear to be that whoever wins the forthcoming Israeli election, that position isn't likely to change.
Thanks, Jody, for getting us up to speed on that. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
And so I close out there giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kadash, Tabal, to the apostles and the elders, and the brethren out there that are doing this work, okay, in good faith, that we are delivered, the hopefully elect. And so, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying unto you. I say shalom.